with you guys. All right, let's piece it together. Let's piece it together. Those shields are going to disrupt all of those jumps in. But she guesses wrong. She goes for an aerial one. She goes for an anti-aerial one. She could whiff and potentially get punished by HELLBOY as well with those far-reaching normals. Or he could wait, see the whiff on the read, and get the ground pound as a possible punish. Because those aerial ones have a lot of whiff. Ooh, we're going to get some shenanigans going. The forward dash by Yungmonster. He may have done his homework already on this character.
SylverRye's HELLBOY last week was really clean looking. I can only imagine with a week to play more with this character. What he's going to bring out and show us. Oh, and that... Ooh, no whip punish.
Oh, this man's conversions. On point. Yungmonster. Good start here. It catches the wake-up. It runs out of invisible frames so fast, and this is death. That stand 3 into the up shield. And that's going to close it out. Execution. Yungmonster. So good.
Honestly, that's one thing about Yungmonster that I think we overlook sometimes is his execution. I mean, he was one of the only jackies to do like 4 stanky legs in a row. And that move was damn near impossible. And Wonder Woman, she's really execution heavy. With some of her back threes, it's a very weird back 3. It takes a lot of commitment. Oh, SylverRye going a little nuts here. Yungmonster meter burns the shield. SylverRye wasn't looking for it.
What a back 3 to get him back in the match.
Won't hurt any less tomorrow.
HELLBOY's back 3, so good. Reaches about half screen when you let that thing rip. And beautiful. I was talking about there earlier. HELLBOY with this trait learned to take hits. Just like Doomsday did in Justice 1. Learn to take the hits and get the punishes.
Aren't you the sad sack?
You're no match for me.
The only downside of that is characters that have streams with a lot of hits. He only has 6 hits of armor. Once that 6 hits reaches its limit, that armor is gone. That's what I try and do with Canary. Back 1-2, back 1-2. Just go under everything. That's what I'm trying to do.
Low profiling is a huge weakness of HELLBOY right now. His mids are actually highs.
And that's being generous.
That's
even
being
that back
generous.
3. I feel so bad just sitting and crouching under them.
The only true mid I think he has is 4-2. But even that might be skeptical. As SylverRye has a nice health lead here. Ooh, that jump 2 almost came down in time to be active. But I don't think it actually became active in time. Ooh, puts on that tree.
Traded up.
Ooh, trying to cancel last second at the grab. That was so smart. Ooh, hit him with big boy in the grab.
Oh!
Oh, I'm having a brain fart. What did he call that gun in the first HELLBOY movie? Big something.
If you wouldn't have brought it up, I would have actually been able to tell you.
I know, right? Off the top of your head. Chat, what did HELLBOY call that gun in the first HELLBOY movie?
Wonder Woman. HELLBOY.
Samaritan. Thank you. Of all people to know that,
Phil Pops
would have been the only human being that I would have bet any amount of money on him knowing that. Phil Pops, shout-outs.
Shout-outs to him.
That man's been around forever.
All right. Yo, that first match looked like it was going all Yungmonster's way. And look, Aquaman, SylverRye's taking the shirt off.
Taking the shirt off.
Means business.
That's right. Show him that demon skin. That's right. He goes, this Samaritan here uses really big bullets.
SylverRye trying to get something going here, but Yungmonster. It's going to be some good damage. Over 400.
She hits like a grown woman. And is able to get away with murder on that shield bash as long as she has that bar. Oh, and gets that hard knockdown, but the read from Yungmonster. And that trade does not last very long. And beautiful finish by Yungmonster. Off to a great start. We'll see if SylverRye can try to bring this back. And that was instant air. Shield bash if I ever saw one. That back three goes so far.
What a read. Nice whip punish by SylverRye.
Oh, not enough, but the gunshot right at the tip.
Oh, okay, we got a little bit from Stokes here. Stokes is in the chat, by the way. Hellboy's gun, Good Samaritan in the comics, Samaritan in the first movie, Big Baby in Hellboy 2.
Okay, I had to have been thinking about Hellboy too. I remember it being big something.
You got a snowball.
And someone else got that in the chat.
My sword.
Shoutouts to all of you in the chat. You guys are all winners. You guys all got it right. That's right, guys. Our admins don't just do stats here in the FGC and of all you players in War of the Gods. They got all the stats of everything. They have Google.
Ooh!
Yungmonster is doing what you have to do against all those close shenanigans, which is simply move. Hellboy, all the players are designed right now to mix you up, to cross you up, to get to you if you stay still. So by them forward dashing or simply walking forward, anything like that, disrupts all of that. And now they have to think, how are they going to get to you now?
Hellboy.
The answer to that might be you see that
Wonder Woman.
Yungmonster is moving forward
Fighters approaching
after
the
blocking
Joker's
something
playground.
and seeing him go up in the air. Do the far leap and then cancel backwards. That way you're actually where she's walking towards. Then it becomes a mix-up. What if he doesn't do that? Well, welcome to Injustice.
Begin.
Tied 1-1 here, Yungmonster versus Method SylverRye. And I like this. SylverRye bringing out yet another skin, another shader, all this gear for us to see. But nothing beats those horns that Chopperazzi had at in the very first match. Those horns were ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, those those heated up ram horns. Ooh, could have got a good shot there.
Yes.
Oh no, man. If you guys have watched the DC movies, I don't know how well bullets work against Wonder Woman. Oh my goodness! That wasn't even a combo.
Putting me to sleep.
Yo, he's got exhaust on his Fist of Doom. Literally, I really like that. That's badass. Yungmonster.
Ooh.
Ooh. And both of them whiffing right there. Yungmonster just trying to get the last remaining health here. 137 remains on SylverRye's first health bar.
And we haven't really seen any parry attempts either on those gunshots, which are canceled.
Ooh.
I think that's the only reason why Yungmonster's afraid to go for that parry, just in case he goes for the parry and SylverRye happens to forward dash out of him. But we haven't seen a lot of dashes out of the gunshot yet from SylverRye.
And that could just be because, like you mentioned, Yungmonster really hasn't decided to parry. May not have felt the need to at this point.
I've tamed monsters before.
Do your worst.
And to be honest, his gunshots are really good.
Very fast,
Ooh.
and even the upward shot has a fantastic hitbox. Even if you're standing on the ground, right now, if she stood up and he did the up shot, it would hit.
Yeah, it's a lot like the upward battering type thing, where if you're at a certain distance, it'll still hit.
Going on that train, the horn is on. This is Anand Unorama.
Oh,
It's close to the death, and the gunshot caught him
again.
It caught him before the meter burn roll. Otherwise, he might have gotten punished. His recovery's really good on it.
SylverRye with the exhaust on the Fist of Doom, man. That looks sick.
This is a good
Up
match.
2-1.
This is a really good
Wonder
match, guys.
Woman. Wonder Woman.
Up next, we've got Scar versus White Boy.
Hellboy.
Are you kidding me? Then we have Revit Leafing versus Han Rashid. And the final match of the night
Fighters
It's gonna be
approaching
Rewind.
Arkham Asylum.
versus, I believe, the loser of this match. Yes, correct.
Boy, it's about
I had
to
to
get
remember that,
really
my bad.
interesting.
Begin.
Han Rashid fighting for top 8. But right now, Yungmonster and SylverRye both fighting that same fight.
Ooh. A lot of gaps in those strings, and SylverRye eating a lot of plus frames, and that's another great tool against Hellboy's leapology is simple air normals.
Ooh! SylverRye getting a little tricky now. He's up one game. Oh, and catch it. And that's so deceptive sometimes. You respect the jump in.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, the call out.
Oh, my God. He knew it.
That was 4 bars from Yungmonster. For what? Nothing now. They just built a 5th? What? Disgusting. SylverRye still gets the first bar of health, and he's 1 bar away now from a top 8. Beautiful gunshot anti-air. Woo! And that's not a great tool when you have to trade on, as your armor actually doesn't mean anything. You will waste a bar if you get hit in your armor while you have the trade activated. Yungmonster, great combo there into the corner to get him back. Bar piece.
That's one of the questions I had on Sunday, was if you had trade on any meter burn back 3, what kind of exchange would happen? But it looks like it doesn't matter. Still gets stunned. Pressure by SylverRye. Oh, and a double hit. Breaks that armor.
Oh, and what's great is the recovery on that ground pound as well. That situation where you jump it, HELLBOY's going to recover.
Yeah, you definitely want to block. It's like negative 30 something. Really, really negative when you block it.
He got the right buff to try to parry some of these bullets. Again, SylverRye has not really canceled them. So if he feels he's going to gunshot, he can go for it. Bad wake up.
Oh, no, and that's a whip punish. Yungmonster still trying to fight to stay alive, gets caught by the low pound again.
And they do great damage.
182, mind you. Yungmonster is sitting on 196.
Enough yet, pal.
I've only just begun.
Wake up gunshot, called it. I would have done the same exact thing. Once there's space, and they're respecting his true wake up gunshot, low key, a great tool for HELLBOY, guys. So fast.
SylverRye kind of faking him out, saying, you know what, I can leap in and I can get you with that low one more time. Oh, he lets it rip that time. It didn't bring out. Oh, no. Yeah, one more low pound is going to do it, though.
And there it is.
is.
SylverRye, make it top 8 here on War of the Gods. Week number 2.
With HELLBOY.
Gambit demons, be gone! Hit him with that fist.
One of the best outros in the game.